Alright, if you stick to the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it takes to run an AI agency, but not just an AI agency, actually break through the matrix. Because when I was 16 years old, I realized I did not want to spend my entire life breaking my back for someone else's hard-earned dollar that I earned for them. I am from Northern Virginia. I am no one special, but I was able to take advantage of the GAAS business model to absolutely print with my own AI agency. I come from a background where I got into dropshipping. I wasn't profitable. I got into SMMA. My clients churned. But when everything clicked for me was when I started combining AI sales systems with SMMA to absolutely crush the competition. So that's exactly what I'm going to speak on today's topic. Any single person right now watching this video can go ahead and log in on High Level and make their first $10,000 a month, because High Level allows you to literally use the affiliate program, the AI agency model, and even any other business venture that you have to go behind. It is a CRM where you can take advantage of the automations that are in there to scale aggressive, because we are in a transitional shift from Web 1 to Web 2 to Web 3, where now everything from automations to AI agents are saving so much time that business owners are willing to pay for that. And you as your own business owner can leverage that and sell it to other businesses. It's a never-ending loop right now, and it's what is crushing the SMMA game. So if we break a little bit more into it, look, you don't have to be anyone special to understand High Level, but you sure have to be a killer salesman, and you sure have to have some sort of tenacity behind your brain. Look, I managed to break through and actually make online money by simply breaking these 5 rules. Number 1, the disbelief that money is not abundant. Money is abundant, alright? The amount of abundance comes from the attraction that you have. The more valuable you are, the more money you are going to attract. That's just simple law of money. Number 2, being hands-on sometimes is not as articulate as you can be with your time. You have to leverage, alright? If you're able to turn the globe with the smallest flick of a button, then you have so much leverage. But if you are constantly hands-on and you have to manage all these little tiny tasks that are not worth your time, you're not going to scale. Number 3, without the perfect team, you will not scale. Alright, you will find yourself in these bottlenecks where you're dealing with the most ridiculous of tasks, ridiculous amount of management, and the most ridiculous amount of outputs. Now, how do you find a perfect team? You simply trial and error. No one person is perfect, but if you are a great leader, great leaders will always lead a great pack. Now, the 4th rule. I can tell if you are going to make it or not based off your Google Calendar. You must put every single minuscule thing, every single minuscule task, whether it's in your Notion, inside your Google Calendar. Look, you will forget things. You are human. So keep track of everything that you need to get done, so then you're taking progressional steps to get where you want to be. And then 5th, scaling aggressive will always have better barrier to entry than scaling with precaution, because there's nothing worse than missing out on an opportunity because you lacked the action. Alright? I myself now charge anywhere from 2 to 20 grand for AI sales systems, and this is because I am able to put myself in these situations where I understand my position. I understand I am always the solution selling an AI sales system, and I'm selling the client essentially a venture into a new lifestyle. Right? As some people like to say, you're selling the dream, but reality, you're selling them from the point A that they're at to the destination. You're not selling the process, you're selling the destination. And that's what kind of flipped my whole entire narrative behind what it meant to be not an SMMA agency, but an AI sales system agency, or GAAS is what I like to call it, where you resell automations and you bring in High Level and you combine all these offers, right? And you kind of start to get it to click. Now, if you can take everything I'm saying to you right now, and you can go ahead and dumb it even more down, what does all of this mean? This means that the same way I'm explaining it to you, you have to simplify it even 10 times more. You have to tell a client, specifically, you have to show a client, right, that everything is right there in front of their face. It's so transparent, and the fact that everything is so transparent allows you to kind of creep in and be seen as a buddy and not someone that's just trying to sell on them, right? That is insanely strong. And I urge you, if you are in the AI sales system space right now and you don't have any clients and you don't know where your next step is, cook up a banger demo, and drop your nuts, because the outreach will always keep coming, but the quality has to increase. If you're outreaching even more, that means the quality that you're inputting has to go up, because you're just going to be dumping all this time and energy without actually scaling. You're going to be maybe presenting bad demos, bad lead magnets, presenting horrible Canva or PowerPoint presentations. Maybe you're not good on the phone. All of these are triggers that the client can really pick up on. They can sense fear. So you have to be balls deep, and you have to be 100% backed by your offer. How do you do that? Well, you can simply create banger offers. You should be making your demos on retail. You should not be making them on Synthflow. Okay, you should be making your lead mags on Lovable, but you should not be presenting high level, because the second you present high level, some people in the online space might know what high level is. But if you're selling to blue collar business owners, reality is, if you tell them, hey, X, Y, and Z, I'm selling you high level, they're going to be contradicting you till the end of the call, because they're going to have that thought in the back of my mind, oh, this person's just leasing this to me. You are the solution. You are the builder, not the pilot. The system that you integrate for them can run on autopilot, but you have to make that simple for them. Now, if you leverage an AI agent in the right position to the right client, aka I found most of my success through home service business owners. Now I'm branching out to WhatsApp payment agents, internet. Right now I'm doing a nightclub in Nigeria. There's everything for everyone in this whole AI sales system space, but you have to be able to target and nitpick exactly who can benefit from what. So that comes with experience, but you can expedite that experience by just being hands-on, right? Taking action. Effortless efficiency is what's killing SMMA, and new AI newbies are coming into the space every single day. So what I want to emphasize is, you're going to print if you're able to understand that the only thing that matters is getting a client to bid on 1, 2, or 3 tiers all in one. So these are specific packages that I want you to take and run today. I want you to take the information plan, where we go ahead and literally integrate an AI blueprint course that is a high-level course, access to templates that actually make them money. Specifically, I have one guy right now that I'm working hand in hand with. They're creating a snapshot. All right, this snapshot, they're going to print it over and over and over again. Here's the issue there. I would have went ahead and consulted them, but the idea is you have to let someone try it. Okay, and when they try it, they will negate themselves or they will succeed. And if they succeed, you can only be proud of them. But when they negate themselves, and what I mean by that is, this person will be so starstruck to believe that not every single business works the same. They don't have the same SOP, standards of operations. They just don't work on the same level. So he will constantly have to keep on customizing this SaaS unless it's so dialed in. And that's the thing. When it is so dialed in, the sky's the limit. But if it's not super dialed in for like maybe new beginners, you're going to struggle. But that is okay, because you have to figure it out. So you can take something like this, give an onboarding call, and sell it for a one-time payment of $1,000. Or you can even sell tier 2 for $5,000, where you're giving them qualification, you're giving them funnels, you're doing maybe a couple creatives, right, for a one-time payment. Or go ahead and do the whole manage and support plan, where you're doing everything A through Z for them for a one-time payment of 3 months ongoing support. These are all simple tiers that you can literally take and leverage today in your AI sales system offer. But if you don't know how to get clients, these are rendered useless. So you can go ahead and start joining your local Facebook groups, your local LinkedIn groups, outreaching via cold DMs, outreaching via cold email, cold calling. These are all profitable ways until you can get your first couple of racks and then dump them into ads, because that is the aggressive way of scaling. And I kid you not, it is the way that you should follow, because I know you've been seeing all these VO3 videos that look insane. If it is not broken, do not reinvent the wheel. That is what I have learned, and that is my 2 cents on that angle. Now, how do you actually get someone to convert? Well, no niche is the same. No niche is the same. So you really have to study. You have to see if they're constantly getting exclusive leads, or is it shared leads? Is it more of a pain point on like they're too much into the business? Is it more of clarity? Are you trying to clear up lead magnets or where clients are coming from? These are all things that you can specifically consult on once you've realized what this client's pain point is. Now, I've said enough articulate sauce, but where the real deal sauce is inside the GAAS business model, right? This GAAS business model allows you to work as either an affiliate. You can even go about the route of starting your AI agency, or you can even become and make your own snapshot and become a SaaS reseller. There's so much endless points, but you're not going to get more closer to winning than joining a like-minded community where you find out what it means to be an agency owner and you find out what it means to show up every single day. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, go ahead, look into the description, and just keep scaling, because even scaling your mentality matters in this space, and I can't emphasize this enough. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a complete legend, alright? You are bound to land 10, 20, 30 more clients in this next coming year or two, but it all falls down to you specifically. So go ahead, check out the description, and if you have any personal questions, reach out to my Instagram. I'm constantly on there at GAAS by Cerritos, and I can't emphasize this enough. If you put your head down and you lock in on high level, you will scale. You will get your first 10 grand a month. It's all about tenacity.